Hey guys, you're Interrogate. In this video I'm playing Noire on the Nintendo Switch, but before we keep on going, I'm just going to show you guys here something in the menu and data management, manage software. This game actually occupies 13.1 gigabytes. Even though we do have the physical game, you still need 13.1 gigabytes, and that's going to be saved to the external memory card. But like you see there, it's a little bit way better than NBA 2K18, a little bit more than Doom. But let's go ahead here into the game. Right now, instead of resume, I'm gonna go ahead and choose cases. And this is one thing that I like about this game, that you can jump at any time and do whatever mission you would like to replay. Right now we got promoted, so we're on this section right here. We're just going to do a marriage made in heaven. Of course, I'm editing the loading screen, but loading screen is not that bad. It's like 10 to 15 seconds, or sometimes 20 seconds, but not that much. And oh crap, that guy got killed right there. So this is a hit and run case right there, but you know, I like the way it finishes.
Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
So almost every mission that you play in this game, you're gonna start like right here, taking a briefing from your desk sergeant or whoever's in charge, the lieutenant. And now we're gonna go to location where the incident occurred. And and keep in mind, I already played this mission, so I'm trying to play this mission as fast as I can. That's why in some instances here, instead of driving to the location, I'll be like jumping forward. And I like what this game has, a very cool feature that if you don't want to drive, you can just tell the driver, your partner, to drive to the location, and he'll just drive you there, which is a very cool way to get to the missions fast, to the locations fast. But right here we're driving, of course.
I'll give him something better,
because I know that the location is not far. So right here we arrive. Ray's Cafe, 4:27 in the morning. A lot of things happen at that time. So there you go. We got, every time the scene starts, they show you like, a lot of possible interactions or people you should, interact with.
Over here. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Her name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Okay, so
Phelps?
here, what we're gonna do, of course, every time that you reach like a location or see something that should be inspected, you're always gonna feel like a little rumble on the controller, which is really cool. So right here we got a letter, and it says, look at that, it says $16,000 is circled there, which is a life insurance. This is definitely a clue that we must follow. And here we can just go ahead by moving around the R stick, you can select whatever location you want to inspect of the body here. So now we have an address there, and this is just some money there. So at least here we already have an address. And right now we could keep on inspecting the body if we want. Not that much here. Of course, you got hit by a car.
What have you got on the video?
Obviously, it's going to be really bad up. Pretty messed up.
Intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yep.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
So of course, every time you get to a
The driver managed to
crime
brake
scene,
before the impact.
you want to inspect as much as you want because you want to get as much clues as you can, you know, to solve the case. That
Oh,
way,
yes,
when you're
detective.
interrogating somebody,
Miss Perry?
you go to
Yes?
your notes because everything
I'm
that you
Detective Phelps.
find
This
is
my
being
partner,
written
Detective
down in your on
Bukowski.
your notebook, and you could go to your notebook at any time and ask a
tell
specific
us-
question about a
Well,
specific clue that you
came to the
found
window
or a
because
specific
I
evidence
heard
that you
people
found. That's
arguing
why you wanna,
downstairs.
you wanna inspect as much as you can. Here, we get to choose whether we treat them,
I
as
saw
a
a
good
car
cop,
hit that
bad
poor
cop,
man and knock
or
him down the
accuse them. But you gotta be careful. Here we got it correct right there.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Dark red, Lincoln Continental. So I'm gonna put good cop. I don't think she's lying. Sometimes
Did you see the
by
license
looking
plate?
at the face, you can
Only the
actually say,
first
"Nah,
three
this
letters,
guy
I'm afraid.
must be lying," or something like that, which is
338.
cool. That's something cool that this game actually has. So we got there
Tell me more
two
about the argument.
good, correct.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's
Man
all.
and a woman. Man and a woman. So I choose good,
Go on.
and that was not
Then
it.
third person. Another man got involved.
So we got that one wrong. You
information
see
has been
there,
very helpful.
we got it wrong.
You can go now.
But we got 2 out of
You really
3,
think
which is
so?
not bad.
I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps. Give it a rest, Bukowski. Let's see what the patrons have to say. I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
And of course, this is one cool thing that this game has. During the game, in different locations, you get to find like newspapers. Every time you
Have a
find those
seat.
newspapers, it has like a little story going on. And
How are you finding
you have to go through all the stories because they're all connected. In a way, at the end of the game, if I'm not mistaken, because I played this game a long time ago, at the end of the game, all these newspaper stories are connected. And, that's something you should pay attention to. Try to collect all the newspapers. But right now, we're going to go ahead and skip the cutscene because we want to actually take care of this case. And let's go ahead here. And we want to interrogate the
I'm
bartender.
Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
Hey, dude.
How can I help, Detective?
Now,
Hey,
this guy has a
Art.
douchebag kind of
Ugly.
face.
Hired help. I
You
run
can
the place
tell,
when the owner
yeah.
ain't around.
I don't know.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna. Mrs.
This guy looks
Patterson home.
familiar, right?
What can you tell me about the accident?
Oh, I think this guy looks
lot.
like,
He was busy in here, and all I heard was
he
the
looks like an actor that I know.
So what was he
Back
doing
up.
outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink
go.
on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay, so we got that one correct.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your
Okay.
favorite customers?
Good. Every time you hear that sound,
was
that means that
special,
you
but
got it correct.
Not my kind of special.
Was Lester
When you
drinking
don't
or
hear
what?
anything, no sound whatsoever,
No.
that means you're gonna
Came in
have
with his
to
wife.
like
She
challenge the
didn't seem
person
too
with
interested
one
in
of
the
your
booze,
clues
so
to try to complete your answer
A witness
or his
overheard an argument.
choices and all that.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson
Okay, we
in
got
such a
that
hurry
correct
to
too.
leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo.
Leroy
owner.
Sabo. Okay.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
You must have heard something.
Ah, we got this one wrong.
Leroy plays his cards close to his chest.
So we
Thanks for your
got
help,
3 out of
I'm
4.
going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars? They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds.
Now I gotta say, so far I've been
And
playing
Lester
this
was a fan
game
of the love tap.
last night after I finished doing my video gameplay, because after I uploaded the first video for this game, we found a knife here. Make sure you inspect it closely
Knife covered
by
with
pressing
what?
and holding the L button.
Could be a steak knife.
And this
a
is
hit-and-run
definitely
case, Phelps.
an
Anyone
evidence
could have thrown away occasionally.
that we're gonna.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway.
If you
before they
don't look for that, the case can actually change a little bit. But right now, let's go ahead. One thing to keep in mind, this game, these cases are really addicting. I've been loving so far this game. Yesterday, last night, after I did my first video, I had to go to work and all that. So I started playing this game every time I had a chance to play the game.
Sorry,
And
pal, that's all
I was
got.
really
Even
enjoying it.
bartenders run out of costs.
Really enjoying it. Every mission is different. There's different kind of cases, which is really fun. And it became really addicting. I couldn't stop playing it. I finished one case. It felt so satisfying finishing one case. So I really had to go, no, let's go ahead and try the other case. And that one was awesome. Was totally different from the prior mission. And that's what I liked it. I kept playing it, loving it. And here we, like you see there, we right now I chose that my partner drive, and I chose the location, so he drove right away and it skipped all that driving scene. So in other words, if I didn't choose my partner to drive, I could have driven to this location, but if it was far away, it was going to take me forever to get there. And I just want to make the video as fast as I can, so that's why I'm choosing to let my partner drive. That way I can just skip to the location and make the video a little bit shorter here.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
what a bitch.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have
that was
something
fast.
here.
She got irritated right away.
You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna.
Oh, really?
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You
Good
expect me
friends.
to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't
No,
told him.
she was
Well,
filing
hasn't
for
this
divorce,
worked out
but
well for the two of you?
never actually
I feel
told
almost
him,
bad
huh?
for busting in on this little rendezvous.
So we're gonna hit her
How did
with
the
a
car
couple
come to
questions
hit
here.
Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Bullshit. Bad cop.
You expect me to believe that?
There you go. I got that one
It's all
correct.
very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him.
There you
pushing
go.
his buttons.
Got
We can
him
easily
right
get the
again.
full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Okay, so we got 2 out of 3
Said that
there.
you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Bullshit. Accuse here.
Economical with the truth, Lorna.
Because I got
Can you
evidence.
back that up, little man?
Yes, I can. So we go ahead to the insurance letter that we found.
You increased the premium.
There you
on
go.
most
We got
life
that
insurance.
correct. We're
GI
using
insurance
one of the
policies
clues.
have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea.
Oh.
Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
Speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
Mm-hmm.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Yeah. So one thing to keep in mind here is that I almost forgot, but you got telephones like everywhere you go. There's telephones.
Operator, message for
Every
KGPL.
time you're interrogating somebody and you get like a name or an address or something like that, and you need confirmation, you go to the phones and get some help, like confirming address or something like that. That way you can get a confirmed location, like we're doing right here. See,
Just a moment, detective.
searching for the plates, the partial plates,
Only one
because we don't have the
on
whole
that
plate.
license. Registered to a William Shelton.
There you go, William
738
Shelton.
West Temple Street.
There you go.
Messages, please.
Then if you have any
Detective
messages,
from the coroner.
you go
Message
ahead
reads,
here to, and
"See me
they'll
at Central
tell you
Ward
if you have any
immediately.
messages.
Results
You
of
see
the
there?
facts and autopsy."
So you see there, the coroner, actually left a
like you
message
caught a break
saying,
on
you
this
know
one.
what, come to the morgue immediately. So right now we get to choose right here. Do we want to go to the coroner and see what's going on at the
You're behind the
morgue?
wheel.
Or do
And
we
where
want to go
exactly are
to
we
Shelton Residence, which is the actually address of the car, of the person driving the car that hit the guy. So right now here I chose to actually go to the coroner, to the morgue. Go there, LA County Morgue. But the first time that I actually did this mission, or yeah, this case, I actually went to the driver, to the Shelton residence. The guy was freaking out. You know, he was getting in the car. He was getting his suitcases in the car, getting ready to get out of the country, you know, or jump states. And we had to chase him down. He started running away from us. And we stopped him, interrogated him, took him in because he was guilty for hit and run. You know,
Long, sharp knife.
whether he
Linked
killed
to
him
the
or not,
bayonet.
like we see here.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
See,
Where's
right
it
here,
at?
the guy was actually stabbed.
Patrolman Kaplan. Perfect. I'll get you a definite match. Jesus, we got him.
There you go.
Murder one. We were right there, and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Yep. So obviously, see right here,
And I bet we could roll Sabo
we
in
just
the
found
window.
out that the guy was actually stabbed, and we did find a huge knife, bloody as hell. So we got to go back to the residence. We got to go back because
You know the way.
you
You
know
can drive.
we can either go to
So, where do you
Patterson's
wanna go?
Residence, right, or Shelton, which is the one that I said the guy that hit actually drove the vehicle. But we're gonna go to Patterson. You know, I'm doing this like this because I'm recording the video, and like I said before, I went to the other route and got the, you know, the missions gets
Spoken
to
the
get
coroner,
a lot
Mr.
longer.
He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
Boy, she's
It
gonna
wasn't
freak
me.
out. Ew,
It was Leroy's idea.
Man, that
Leroy
was
stabbed
fast.
him. I had nothing to do with
Where
it.
is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
a little pressure, and
Very
man,
good,
we didn't
Laura.
even
Put
apply
the gun
pressure
down.
there.
Leroy, if you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice
jury.
of you to give me up, sweetheart.
All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Oh,
It's too late, Sabo.
there you go. Sabo, don't run. Just gonna make it worse. So a lot of times you have to run down suspects. Oh, what? And we're gonna go ahead and aim and shoot. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. We got him. Hey man, he shot first, so.
You look spooked, Phelps. Thought you'd been under fire before. It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So there you have it. Go back to Ray's Cafe.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder.
I think this is the
This
LT.
is how a good detective operates, Phelps.
So there you go.
You take nothing at face value.
Awesome.
You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
There you go. So right here we get a little achievement point there. Clear a cop finding all clues. A case finding all clues. We got all the clues here. 9 out of 9. Look at that. Questions. We only got 8 out of 10 questions correct. 0 vehicle damage and all that. But you see there it says the car did not kill later. Okay, I totally missed that. In other words, what really was saying there is that we still didn't get the guy that actually hit the did the hit and run. You know, he actually hit the guy and ran. He didn't stop at the scene. So that guy needed to be apprehended too. So we could have gone to that location and arrested the guy, but here in this video we didn't do that. We didn't do that, but we could have done that, and we could have seen another cool scene where we were chasing down the guy. He's trying to escape, evade us, and we, you know, eventually we get him, and he, you know, confesses, yeah, I ran him down, but I was scared and all that, blah blah blah. You know, he was scared of going to jail and all that. But you know, he still gets charged with hit and run. So that we missed right here. But that's the cool thing about this game so far, that you can, you know, take whatever evidence or take whatever route you want to take to solve cases, and you know, it's really cool. It's really cool. So, and it's really addicting, because I've been playing this game and I'm telling you, I haven't put it down. I haven't gone back to Doom, which I need to, and you know, I did start playing Rocket League yesterday.
Are you in danger?
And I haven't played it after I did the video, because I was stuck playing this game. Really good game. The cases are really fun, are really different. You know, every case is really different. You gotta find different clues. You visit different places in the city and all that.
That's perfectly
But
normal.
you know, guys, let me know if you guys want to see anything more gameplay from this game, LA Noire, or you know, portable mode or something like that. I might upload later on another video showing you guys, you know, what else can you do besides the story here in LA Noire, right? So, but for now, this is it. Right now, like you see there, I resumed the story, my gameplay file, and I dropped right in the middle of a case that I was playing before I started the video. So that's the cool thing here. It has a lot of auto saving, so if you quit the game, you can actually jump back. If you're in the middle of a case, you can actually jump back and keep doing the case that you started already. That's cool. So guys, thanks for watching this video gameplay of LA Noire on the Nintendo Switch. Let me know what you think about it so far.
Not sure this means much.
Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.
This isn't what we're looking for.